Boy, do I got some news for you guys. I got some really, really, really gigantor news. We need to talk about it. Let's play a quick game over here. Hopefully I'll win, but, I'm focusing more on the actual content, the actual commentary, than the game itself. So please forgive me if I end up losing. Again, not focusing on hardcore gameplay today. I'm even going to randomize it, whatever. What do you want to play? He wants to play an Ice Flow. I don't really like Ice Flow. Screw that map. Let's see, what do we got? Yin Yang, okay, that's a pretty fun one. We're going to randomize again. Get a boat, that's good enough for me and the wizard. We got my Camel Lead Popping Power. I think we're good. So, anyways, I'm just going to jump right to the chase, guys. We are making a Discord server. Alright? I know, we're excited, right? It's probably some sort of surprising news, I suppose. Not many people were probably expecting something like this. And I think that's, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, first of all, I want to point out that I'm sort of confused on exactly how this is going to go down and everything. But I think overall it will end up being a very, very excellent thing. Because I think this is the one I need to talk about. When Ninja Kiwi first started, they were making single-player games. They made BTD 1, 2, 3, 4, all single-player games. BTD 5 was a single-player game. Finally, they put in co-op in there, and even then, you couldn't really make friends through co-op. It was more of a single-player game. You can kind of play with other people. They tried to make it more multiplayer. Then battles came out. And this is where the multiplayer thing really became sort of big. Again, they tried to do some sort of, crazy things to make it more user-friendly and everything, but you just couldn't make friends on it. And I had people messaging me on Facebook and messaging me on these other, on Skype and, even in the forums sometimes. They're like, Chris, I don't really have any friends in real life that play Bloons Community battles and stuff. Can you be my friend and play with me on it? And it just didn't really work out very well. I can't just go out and play with all these random people all the time. So what ended up happening is these people would be really, really upset that there just wasn't a good way for them to make friends on Bloons TD Battles. There just was no community for Bloons TD Battles. So a long time ago, I ended up making a Skype chat room, hopefully make a better community. That was kind of my goal. I wanted to make a fun Skype community for everybody. And it just ended up not working out very well because Skype only has 300 people chat room limits, and it was just you couldn't actually make friends. You already had to be friends with them to actually meet them and talk to them and do things with them. So just Skype didn't end up working out very well at all for making a BTD Battles community. It just didn't work out. So recently, I had this really nice person come to me and said, you know what, Chris, I want to make you a Discord server. Will you end up using it if I make it for you? And I'm like, you know what, that's actually a really, really good idea. This is a fantastic way to start a community. There's also some more Ninja Kiwi related content that I'm going to talk about in just a few minutes that might help, Ninja Kiwi out for us to have this Discord server right now. So, it's going to be kind of fun. And, I don't blame Ninja Kiwi. Ninja Kiwi didn't understand that, didn't really understand how to make things, kind of community. They made single player games for so long, it was just hard for them to kind of switch over like that. And I get that. Don't think that I'm making fun of Ninja Kiwi or anything like that. No, I understand that it's sort of difficult to, first of all, make a community through a game. Second of all, switch over from not multiplayer games into the multiplayer world. It's definitely difficult. So, I'm also going to pop a quick wizard in here, because this is lead popping power territory right now, guys. Lead popping power. Got 10 magic fireball. I think I'm good with that for now. So, what is Discord, though? Discord is very similar to Skype, but it's a much better way to have, again, quote-unquote, I'm saying this word a lot, but a community, where you can talk to other people, you can make friends with them, you can share things, and just be generally, hopefully, happy with them. Hopefully you can make friends. That's kind of my main goal, guys. I want you guys to make friends through battles and have, me, kind of have fun with you guys as well on here. So, that's pretty much what Discord is. Again, there's not really a huge, crazy, it's so hard to understand and everything. It's literally kind of chat room based, talking to other people. You can do voice if you want to, but most of the time it's just through, keyboard. Just through a keyboard. So he's got a horrible defense. I'm just going to kill him with some zebras. It's so sad when I kill people with zebra rushes like this. Even with battle energy, I don't think he's going to be able to defend. $3,000 rush right there. He's just getting overwhelmed. I think he thinks he can defend it, but he's just no. You just can't defend a zebra rush with a fire mage. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. It wasn't even that big of a zebra rush. What, $2,500 or something like that? Nothing big, nothing crazy. But we did end up taking Billy Killer down. So we're going to go back here and play another game really quick. should just do another randomization of towers. Doesn't matter what we get. Usually, I find at least 1 or 2 good towers that I can make work for me. So we got Affluent Cheery Signal. That's a fun mouthful of a name right there. We get racetracks. This is a long map. What are we going to get? Pretty fun towers. We get banana farms as well, which is sort of difficult to start off with. But with a boomerang especially. Oh man, I got 2 really good late game towers, but not very many good early game towers. Boomerangs are very difficult to use with banana farms, so we're going to end up having to do a, I guess we'll try a banana farm start. It's just going to be very difficult to do, especially if it goes Bloon Eco. So that's kind of what Discord is. How do you get Discord? It's very simple. You can either follow the link in the description below, or download, just Google Discord, D-I-S-C-O-R-D. Discord, just Google it. It should pop up very, very easily for you, and you'll be able to figure everything out very simply. You can download it through your phone, or you can do it on your computer. I'm personally a computer kind of guy, so I like using my computer. I will be definitely doing everything through my computer. That's just how I am. Doesn't really matter all that much, but that's how I do it. So we're going to have to get a 0-3, I think. I don't know, man. I'm kind of struggling right now. He did luckily not send out red balloons out right away. He's going to allow me, I'm going to have to go for a 1-3. I think at least if I have a 1-3, I'll be able to pop more balloons. I don't think I'm going to go up to 2-3, though. I don't think it's worth it for me. Just tank whatever lives I can't save right now. And luckily, he stopped sending out these balloons against me, so it's definitely giving me a huge advantage with that stopping right there. So, yeah, here we go. Bionic Boomer, baby. Alright, so we got everything pretty much set up now. And luckily, he didn't send out those pinks a little bit earlier, otherwise, again, we would have been in for a world of hurt. So it's very simple to get Discord. All you gotta do is make an account very, very quickly. All you have to do is have an email, bam, shazam. It's just like any other account on any other website in the history of the world, and you're good to go. So kind of what does this mean for both of us? First of all, what does it mean for me? Well, I wanted to make this mostly because, again, I wanted to make some sort of community where I could communicate with other people that play the game. I always found it very difficult to do that. And what this is going to allow me to do is if I ever, like, want to talk to you guys or if I ever want to, like, get your input on anything, I can go and talk to you. Or if I ever want to play a game with you guys, I can just pop into one of the game rooms and say, hey, does anybody want to play with me right now? If somebody's online ready to play, bam, I'm ready to play with them. We can do some really cool custom clubs or something like that. You know, fiery game mode or something else, or something maybe that's video related for me, so you can pop in and hopefully, you know, join us in a video. I know people really enjoy being in videos. They're like, wow, I got watched by 50,000 people playing that game. It's exciting. It is for sure. So that's one of the things that's going to kind of happen to me. Maybe I can find some games a little bit easier, or I can just say, you know what, I'm going to play Rainbow Runes for the next, 30 minutes to an hour. If anybody wants to try and get a game with me, you can just pop in there and we'll have some fun together. It's another way that we can do that. So it's kind of what it means for me. I can ask your guys' opinions, talk to you guys a little bit. I can get some. You guys can like make fan images and things like that. I think those are always fun to see. I can go check them out every once in a while. But what it means for you is much more important than what it means for me. It's going to be a way that you guys can make friends with each other, and talk to each other, and play the game with each other, and become a better player, become a better person if you want to. I know that I used to be, I used to be a very big chat room guy. I used to go on Age of Empires, and just go in the chat room sometimes at the end, at the end of my night. I used to just talk to my friends. I used to have friends online for just 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours before I went to bed. Just talk to them, didn't even play the game. I just went on there and I just talked to my friends. And that was what was good for me, because I didn't really have that many friends growing up. And the internet was a good way for me to just make some extra friends. So I know some people are telling me, Chris, you don't need to click on the bananas. You can just hover over them. But if you notice, the radius is much bigger for clicking. So if I go like that, I can't soak up bananas, but if I click it, I absorb a lot of these bananas. So that's kind of an important thing you got to think about here, guys. It's boomerang time. Let's get the Glaive Lord. Let's pop him up here, I guess. Kind of expensive. I know I really don't have the money just yet, but I will have the money in a few seconds over here. And I think I'm going to play a little bit more on the late game side. I mean, we can go to round 20 or something like that very easily. But you know what? If he's not going to rush me, I'm going to get a little greedy. Got my third tier banana farm over here. He's got a banana farm as well, though. I got to point that out. He's got only one third tier, though. That's really not that powerful, but it is something to, note. For sure. I'm going to get very greedy right now. At this point, I will have to probably sell a third tier banana farm to survive if he decides to do any sort of rushes whatsoever. But I don't think I'm going to go any eco whatsoever. Not doing any pink balloons or anything like that. I'm not going to mix it. I'm just going to go straight for that 4-2 banana farm. and that will definitely make me feel good. I feel like I'll, once I get a 4-2, I almost guarantee myself to win that game unless they hardcore rush me right then and there, and I just do something sort of nooberific. So, I guess the only other thing that I really want to comment about the Discord server is that, ooh, he's going to rush me over here, but just with black balloons, not even camos or anything like that. I have 0 camo detection, by the way. 0. Zilcho. Just regular blacks. I think he might be trying to confuse me a little bit by rushing with regular blacks, then switching over to camos or something like that a little later. But I think it's about time. Let's just get the Glaive Lord before I end up losing this game. I also don't have very much Moab popping power at all. Super Monkeys are pretty cheap, $3,500 bucks, but I don't really want to invest a bunch of random money into stupid Super Monkeys. And usually they're not that great, as higher tier towers. They're just too expensive to be worth it. So what I need to do is I need to get that $14,000. That's my main goal right now. If he allows me, I will just chill with just these few towers and get that 4th tier. If he decides to rush me, though, this is where it gets really crazy. I'm gonna have to get probably a couple 2-4 boomerangs, sell some of my banana farms, and maybe even do like a super monkey on top of a 2-4 boomerang, and that might be enough to defend. So it's just about time to sell, guys. I usually like to wait to about $7,000. Sometimes I go crazy and sell at like 4,000, but it's usually not worth it. Go bam, bam, get this guy, banana research facility, and just in a few seconds here, we should be able to get this 4th tier. So here we go. We got the 4th tier. We got the valuable bananas. I barely had any lead popping power either. I don't know what he did. He sold his banana farm. I think he got afraid seeing my sellage right there, and he wanted to get ready for a defense, or he wanted to get ready for an attack. Attack from me. This is not really happening. So anyways, I've heard word, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to mention this, I've heard word about, some sort of clans possibly coming out for Bloons TD battles fairly soon. I don't know what that's going to entail. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing. I don't know if it's going to be even all that fun, but I think it's definitely an interesting concept that we need to talk about just a little bit. This might be a fun way for you guys to get ready, make some friends, and join the clans together. So we got to get our Super Monkey up at the top here. He's going to be our Moab popping power. Got him on strong right now. What I like to do, though, I generally like to get 2 banana farms, 1 3rd tier, and 1 4th tier. And the reason why I like to do this, by the way, is because if I need to sell any banana farms, I don't want to sell this guy. I want to sell this guy instead. It's worth $5,000. It's usually enough to save yourself from dying, usually. Unless it's a drastic circumstance, he sends out, group zone my god or something like that. I don't even know what I would do in that scenario. Probably end up losing. But yeah, I've heard word of clans possibly coming out for Ninja Kiwi, and I know they've done something like that in the past. They've done some sort of, ooh, this is actually a bit rough for me. Let's get one more of these guys. Pop my battle energy in there. I don't really want to do that. That was actually quite upsetting right there. I think we're going to go for a Robo Monkey. We almost got the money. Look at that. Bam! Robo Monkeys. We don't even have Robo Plasma yet, but a Robo Monkey by himself is just an amazing tower to have. I can pop Moabs now. BFB is going to be a little bit tougher. I think he's going to go for a rush against me. I think so. He just sold his banana farm. No, he's actually... So I got to admit, this guy's not playing very well. I'm kind of just chilling here. Just knowing that I'm going to win this game, basically, unless he pulls something completely crazy out of his butt over there. If he pulls a rabbit out of his butt, I don't know what I would do in that scenario. Probably, wouldn't be a nice white rabbit anymore. It'd probably be a little bit more on the brown side at that point. And that's pretty gross. Nobody wants to, have a brown rabbit like that happen. So, he's actually selling his sub over there. So I got the Plasma Robo now. Yeah, I got a powerful freaking defense at this point. My cam detection's a little bit lacking. Actually, I should probably get some more cam detection. Let's do another one of these Glaive Lords. I want to put them together just in case there's some sort of regrow thing. There's the Glaive Lord, and I feel good. 2 Glaive Lords is usually more than enough to stop surrounding things, especially with the battle energy, But I'm just going to chill for a little while. If he just does his Oh My God against me, that's probably the only way that I can end up losing this game, is if I play this Oh My God very, very poorly. Other than that, I think we got this in the bag. Another thing that I want to get, though, is I really want to get a Sun God. I haven't gotten a Sun God in a very long time. So he's already almost losing to natural balloons, by the way. I got to point that out. The natural balloons are very deadly for him. But, yeah, Ninja Kiwi's done plans in the past. They've done it on their website actually, and it was really bad. It was just poorly done. It was the best they could do at the time, I guess. But it just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It was kind of like you just automatically got put in a clan. There was like 8 clans that you could possibly do, and you competed for awesome points. I think they were. You competed for awesome points. Basically, got awesome points for completing random tasks, kind of like achievements in other games. I think they were called achievements. I think that's what they were. I think you got the awesome points for doing achievements. And there was also another way to do it, though. You could do, like, there was, like, random, like, weekly achievements or something like that. And, you know, I don't remember all that well, because I didn't really do it all that much. But they were okay, but they just did not end up being all that fun for people. You know? They just were not all that fun. And I can see why. You didn't get to pick your clan, you didn't really make friends, you were just randomly doing these things, hoping that your clan would win, and it just didn't end up working out very well for anybody. Nobody was having fun, and nobody wanted to continue with that, so that's where those clans kind of ended up dying. And those were Flash clans, by the way, before mobile ended up coming out. Now, it's going to be nice because there's going to be some sort of, hopefully, again, I'm not even positive if this is going to happen, hopefully there's going to be some sort of really awesome clans, and then we can come and, you know, make friends on Discord, join clans together, and the community of Bloons City Battles will be back. Well, that's the plan here, guys, because I think that's the biggest reason why Battles is sort of dying. It's an extremely fun game, very strategic, super interesting, overall just a fun game to play. But the biggest lack is the lack of community, the lack of the ability to make friends. Who doesn't want to make friends while you're making a game? All the games that I've played for a very, very long time that are my favorite games, I tended to make friends on. Again, Age of Empires, strategy game, that was my go-to thing, was I just loved that game so much because I made friends on it. So anyways, he's struggling quite a bit over there. He's going to end up losing these natural balloons, I think, on this round. Definitely going to lose some lives, at the very least. Come on, where's the lives? Is he really defend that stuff? Oh my goodness, Snapalicious right there. That was Snapalicious. There we go. Oh, there's the lives, man. Down 128 at this point. But I've got a Sun God, a Robo Monkey, I've got two, let's make it 3 Glade Lords, just to be on the safe side. Again, those camo balloons can be very persuasive. And this is going to be the end of Affluent's Cherry Signal. I wanted to make this video, you know, reasonably long, trying to explain everything that I possibly can. But don't forget, guys, join the Discord server. Everything's going to be fantastic. I'm not trying to compete with other people and other people's Discord servers or anything like that. But I think this is going to be a nice way to just kind of form a fantastic community with each other. And we can all be friends and happy and delicious and amazing and all the positive words that we could possibly ever think of combined into one word. That's the word I'm talking about, guys. That is the word. So that's what I'm gonna have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you you press the dislike button if you want. But the like button makes me happy, and I do appreciate when people do that. I'm not joking, guys. I really appreciate it. Makes me happy seeing a lot of likes on my videos. I know I'm a like beggar. I agree to it. I always have been. It just makes me happy when I see them. And I hope it makes you guys happy as well watching these videos. So, thanks for watching and have a super duper delicious day.